Hey all, this is Jem. It's the 16th of May 2019. This video is an answer to Chippy the Chipmunk's video, Sun Circling Above Matrix Reality, which I've put the link in the description. Now, if you're new to the flat Earth, this is a rough diagram of the Earth. You can see the Americas, Asia, India, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and North is in the middle, and Antarctica, which is the south, is the ring around. The equator is right here, the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Now, the Sun varies between the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. So it starts around here at the beginning of the year, and in the equinox it goes around the equator, and then in the southern summer solstice it ends up at the Tropic of Capricorn. Now, the problem was, what Chippy noticed on the website timeanddate.com, this diagram here, this depicts the sun in winter in the southern hemisphere, going around the Tropic of Cancer. But this diagram here depicts the sun going around the Tropic of Capricorn. The problem is, the further you go south, the further south the sun sets, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So from Perth, what you would normally do is look north to see the sunset, which would be about here. Your field of view for the sun encompassing about this much. But according to timeanddate.com and the people that swear that they know what direction they're looking at, the sun sets in the south. So I think the problem is something to do with the directions. So here we have north, south, east and west. North is a point, a mutable point. So wherever you are, you can always point north, wherever you are. And by extension, the opposite of that, you're pointing south. North and south. East and west is a little bit different. On both the flat and the globe models, the latitude curves. So if I was to point east or west from here, I would quickly start heading south if it was doing a straight line. So if you wanted to stay west, you'd have to continually correct yourself according to the north. So the same on the globe, except on the globe at the equator you could go in a straight line. So my answer to this is you just got to kind of reimagine the directions for a minute. So inside of this line here, the equator, you can just imagine, fill that whole thing in. So from the southern hemisphere, all that area there is now the northern hemisphere. And all of this area around that is the southern hemisphere. So if I was to draw a line from there, my view from here of the north would be this. If I was to look outside of that view to here, I would end up, in a straight line, I would end up looking south. So what that means is you would be looking through the curved latitude, but you would be looking south. So you could ask, in the flat Earth model, the sun would be setting about here, but I should be looking north. But according to this, the sun sets on the south. So how could I look north to see south? Well, my answer is I'm looking north, just missing the northern hemisphere, and I'm ending up south in Antarctica. So anything where you're not looking at the northern hemisphere, eventually you look south. So that explains why the sun is now looking south from there. Because the straight line from Perth, even though it's heading slightly north, to the sun would end up in Antarctica. Yes, I hope, if you've got any other ideas, just leave them in the comments and, try and figure this out. Thanks.